Don't have to do anything. The scent of skin is strong enough. Huddle a little bit closer, babe. Let's see if I can warm you up. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby. Huddle, babe, snuggle, baby.
Good morning guys, and welcome back to another vlog. And today's going to be quite an exciting one. As you can see, I've got my makeup and hair done and got this little outfit on. I'll show it you in a bit, but the shops have actually reopened here in the UK, so I'm going to go shopping. I was meant to have a little girls trip and see my friend Amy. I haven't seen her in months, I miss her so much, but basically she had a voucher to use for her birthday because it's her birthday next weekend and she can't find it, bless her. So she's just like, just go without me. And I've been kind of eyeing up these Chanel sandals. I kind of mentioned it in one of my last vlogs, and I just kind of want to go see if they're in the shop, have a little bit of a mooch, maybe treat myself, because I did say I wanted to treat myself for recently hitting 100k. What is this little bit here? So that might be on the agenda today. So I'm going to go into Chanel, see what there is, see if they have some good stock, go into Selfridges and just have a little bit of a mooch and see what I can pick up, and just feel good to probably just go shopping and get out, because I'm used to always being in kind of like central area and I haven't been in months. I feel like it's going to be so weird. You do have to wear the face mask now to travel. I'm not going to go on the tube or anything like that. I'm just going to get an Uber there, get an Uber back. I just feel a lot safer doing that way. But yeah, I'm actually excited. Even though I'm now going on my own, I'm pretty much used to shopping on my own, to be honest, but I always like a second opinion. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. I thought I'll make a vlog out of it and then you can see what I get up to. And I feel like it's just going to be weird going back shopping again, but it's going to be fun. Also, this is my little outfit today. It is due to rain this afternoon. So this dress is actually from Revolve. I'll link it down below. And then I've just put this belt around the middle to kind of cinch it in. And I love how it just kind of comes out all puffy here and just kind of like ruffled. And then I've just put some chunky boots on with it. I'm used to wearing sandals a lot recently, but I thought I'm going to put some boots on because if it does rain, I don't want my feet to get wet. And then obviously just take an umbrella with me, and then I'm going to have my YSL bag, I think, to match the outfit. But it feels weird like putting an outfit together, putting shoes and a bag and actually going out somewhere. This is like the first time in months. I'm way too excited about it, so I'm excited for a shopping trip.
Inside of me, it's a deep hole where I bleed.
So I've just got to Selfridges. It feels so weird vlogging out in places. It's actually really empty. Like, they were giving us free water, there's hand sanitizer everywhere. But I went into the Chanel downstairs, but it was just the bag. So I'm just gonna go now try and find the sandals. So I queued for the Chanel downstairs, queued for the Chanel upstairs, which is the sandals. They don't have them, but they said they've got 2 in stock in the New Bond Street. So I'm gonna head over there and try find them. But in the meantime, I might just pop into some of the stores like Under the Stories, Topshop, and see just if I can find some cute little bits. But so far, not a success.
Everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter.
So I've just detoured into H&M Home. Oh my god, I've missed home shopping so much. But it is absolutely like thunderstorm and rain outside, so I'm scared to make it to Chanel. So I'm just gonna home shop and hope it clears up until, but I'll show you some of the cute pieces that they've got back in stock. How I'm managing to hold this camera. I don't know if it's focused. I've got my brolly, all my bags in my hand. I ended up getting some really cute pieces from H&M Home, so I will show you them once I'm home, wrong turn. But I'm just heading now to Bond Street to go to Chanel and hopefully get these sandals, and then it'll be a successful trip. But this rain has been horrible, but I'm braving it for the sandals, girls. I am braving it. Ignore the cut on my feet and all the different tan lines, but these are the shoes and I just think they are so pretty. So I'll quickly show you. So these are the sandals on, obviously not with my black belt. Oh, I don't know if it's focusing. These are the size 38, and then I was also trying the 38.5 to see kind of like the difference, but I feel like these fit a lot more snug, but they're just so pretty for the summer. I absolutely love them. So I tried these on, which are so lovely, but they're just not as comfortable. I'll quickly show in the mirror. They're a lovely colour, but they're a bit thicker as the wedge is more like the cork, and they go with the outfit, but yeah, I think I prefer other ones. This kind of like vlog off last. I think it was in Chanel when I was kind of deciding which sandals to get, so I ended up buying them and treating myself, and honestly I'm actually really happy that I ended up going and treating myself. I kind of wanted to celebrate the fact that I recently hit 100k, and obviously I couldn't order off Chanel, they just weren't delivering, they only kind of have the stock to buy in store. So I was waiting until the shops opened, and obviously they opened on Monday here in the UK, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go. I braved it through the rain in the end and went to the new Bond Street store, because when I went to the one in Selfridges, like I said before, they said they didn't have the stock, but they had 2 of my size in this one, and thankfully they did. So I was kind of umming and ahhing if to go with my size or half a size up. So I'm a UK size 5, and I was unsure if to get the 38.5 just to give me a little bit of leeway in them. But then I ended up deciding to get the normal size, which is size 5, because I just felt in case they kind of like stretch a little bit or anything like that, like I don't want them to be too loose on my feet. So here are the new babies. Don't you just love Chanel packaging? It's just so lush. So it comes with the little pack that you can put the shoes in when you're traveling, which is really good. And I will kind of come in closer so you can see it properly. Ta-da! These are the new babies. I absolutely love them. I just feel like they're so me, and these will just never date. I mean, Chanel's known to be timeless anyway. I'll come in closer so you can properly see them. They're just so beautiful. So they've got this white tweed kind of going through the material here, and then obviously the gold CC Chanel's, and then it's got the cork with a tiny little heel. They are just so perfect, and I feel like honestly I can wear these with everything. The fact that they are white, so I'm just really happy with them. I've literally had these saved, bookmarked. I had like it on my desktop background for ages, and then they're finally now in my hand, so I'm really happy. I feel like today has been a good day and it's been such a success. So these were £770. So yeah, obviously Chanel, it's going to be a little bit more expensive for a shoe or a sandal, but I think this is pretty good price for Chanel compared to their bags. I saw the most beautiful bag. Honestly, it's been on my wish list for ages now. I'll put a picture on the screen here. I want this bag so bad, and I was eyeing it up today. They have the small, medium and large, so I feel like that is probably going to be like my next on my list that I really want to get. I mean, I'd always want to invest in a Chanel bag. They're just a little bit out of budget at the minute. I mean, I did save money aside for these, which I'm really happy about, but I am also saving money aside for a bag as well, so maybe that will happen soon. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm really happy with these so far. Just kind of wear them around the house and wear them in a little bit, but when I was wearing them in the store, they're actually really comfy because they've got this kind of like cushion pad here, whereas when I tried the other ones on, which I showed you, the black and cream, they just had like the cork bottom to them, so they didn't have any like cushion. They were so beautiful, I just didn't find them as comfortable or practical, because with these obviously I want to actually wear them a lot. But yeah, I think for the price for Chanel, these are really good. So I also went to H&M Home, as you saw, so I will show you what I got from there, because I picked up some home bits. And actually, I don't think you guys have seen on YouTube the new sofa. So this is the new sofa that we got last weekend. We picked it up from IKEA. I ended up selling the other one, my old one. There was nothing wrong with it. I just want to change up the colour scheme in here. So as you can see, it's a lot more like creams and whites, kind of like neutrals, like bringing in the basket. And then I've got the throw over here, the throw here, getting some new cushions. So I'm going to be doing a lot more home updates. You guys can make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, so you can see all them that are to come. These picture frames are also going. I'm getting 2 big ones that are coming, fingers crossed, tomorrow. So I feel like there's been a lot of change happening in this room, and obviously we haven't got the footstool, which kind of acted as the coffee table anymore. We are ordering a new coffee table, which is really exciting. So yeah, I went and did some home shopping. I can't even tell you how good it was to do home shopping in a store rather than online. I feel like my life has consisted recently of just flicking through loads of websites at my desktop, so it was nice to just kind of go in and see everything. So a little tip, if you do live in London, the Regent Street H&M Home store is the one, and it has the pampas grass in it. So I'll show you the pampas grass that I have in my house. This is the one that I get from the store, and I get asked about it so much on my Instagram, but you can only get it from the H&M store on Regent Street. So highly advised if you want some pampas grass and you're going shopping. And I wanted to get my hands on this vase for so long. How nice is it? It's very like abstract, and it's kind of in theme with what I want at the minute. So I got this to put on the coffee table when it comes. I'm going to put a little plant inside, and I'm pretty sure it was like, the label's not on it, but I think it was around the £20-ish mark. And then it also got kind of the mini version, and this has got a candle inside, and it smells lush. It's their linen one, and this was only £8.99. And this is so cute. I feel like stuff like this on Amazon everywhere is kind of sold out. So I'm so glad I got my hands on these two. So these are going to make nice little features. And then I also got this cute little vase. This was only like £8, I think it was. No, £7, if that. Just to put on the shelves and make a little feature. And I'm just loving all these kind of like cream colours. Then what else did I get? I also got a candle and a vase, which is over there, so I'll show you them. But I also, before I show you that, I just kind of wanted to touch base on the whole shopping experience. I had such a good experience today, minus the rain. So as soon as you got into Selfridges, they give you a free bottle of water, which wasn't plastic. You put your hand sanitizer on as soon as you walk in, and there's 2 meter social distancing everywhere. There's obviously not a lot of people in the store, so it is also really quiet on Oxford Street when I went, which was really good. And obviously Selfridges wasn't busy, and they're kind of like letting people in and out. And the whole shopping experience, I feel like because everyone hasn't been at work, that everyone was just super nice, and everyone around the store was also really kind of like respectful of each other. So that was Selfridges. There was like hand sanitizer everywhere. And then kind of in all the other stores, so obviously sometimes you may have to queue, but I didn't have to queue at all or line up. But if you do, if there obviously is a lot of people, you will have to queue outside at a 2 meter distance. But every time I walked into the store, there was hand sanitizer. Everyone was there to kind of like tell you how it works. Obviously some stores may work a little bit different, because in Chanel, when you go in, they kind of like take your umbrella, like you have to put it in a plastic bag and all stuff like that. And also there's one person that comes in, it kind of leads you to what you want. So you can't just kind of walk around the store and browse in the Chanel store. And that was also in the Selfridges Chanel section. Obviously you can walk around Selfridges, but when you go into the little departments of the designer things, say if it's Chanel or Fendi or whoever the designer is, you normally just have that one person that kind of takes you to what you want, and you can only sit on like a certain seat. That's the experience I had anyway. And also in the Chanel New Bond Street, I walked in, they were kind of like, what do you want? And then I had a person that kind of took me up and just took me to the shoe section. So it was kind of good that I already knew what I wanted. And that they had my size as well. But the experience, the woman was so lovely. I know there's kind of like controversy with Chanel, like you kind of feel like you look down upon when you go, but honestly the service I had from this lady, she was so sweet. We were just chatting about everything, and she was just really helpful. So yeah, that was kind of the experience I had today. I did have a mask, I did have gloves, and also when you go into a lot of the stores, they are now offering free masks and gloves if you want them for when you're going around the store, if you don't have them yourself, which is really good. So I honestly felt so safe today. I had such a good experience. It was way less busy than it obviously usually was. So yeah, it was a successful shopping trip. I feel honestly so good to just get out the house and do something that I actually really enjoy, which is shopping. And it just kind of felt like normal life again. Obviously it wasn't with a whole mask, gloves, social distancing, it being a lot quieter, and obviously it was really rainy today. But apart from that, it just kind of felt like normal life was resuming, which felt really good. And it's just put me in a really good mood. And obviously these new babies have put me in the best mood. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm gonna now get a little takeaway with Chris, and we're just gonna have a cozy night on the sofa and just kind of celebrate, because he's had a really good day today. So I'm gonna leave the vlog off here, and make sure you subscribe, because like I said, there's gonna be loads of new home stuff that's coming. But yeah, if you did like this video, guys, please give it a like, and I will see you in the next one.